Stereo, WDHF, Chicago.
They're telling your sidewalk to go take a long walk. Hello there. It's 10 o'clock. I'm W.D. Sandiford for Chicago Federal Savings, the people who make it easy for you to save. Chicago Federal Savings, 100 North State and 99 West Washington. Chicago Federal Civic Savings Center. Wise words will wing their way off the tongues of negotiators once more today, but that cement truck driver's strike is the only thing still driving. Truckers not. A 15-month-old boy in critical condition this morning at a Chicago hospital. The boy, Carlos Medina, was sleeping in the family's West Crystal Street apartment. Suddenly, the mother heard screams. Minutes later, ambulances pulled up in front of the home. Seconds after that, police cars roared up because while little Carlos Medina was rushed to the hospital, his father was being arrested for allegedly stabbing his son in the throat with a kitchen knife.
Great gift idea. Smart canvas luggage and stylish Poochie stripes from Chicago Federal Savings. Right now, add $200 or more to an account at the Chicago Federal Savings and select your style and color at tremendous savings. Shoulder totes, roll totes, carry-ons, cabin bags, dress and suit bags, all in stunning colors, and all waiting for you at Chicago Federal Savings at 100 North State and 99 West Washington. Chicago Federal Savings, where your savings earn the highest rate with insured safety, and where an entire range of canvas and flightway luggage waits for your selection. Come in, open or add to an account at Chicago Federal Savings. Select the savings program that best suits your needs. Then select the luggage that gives you that going places feeling. Both at Chicago Federal Savings, 100 North State and 99 West Washington. Member Federal Savings and Loan Insurance Corporation.
Your Chicago Police Department goes to court today. Chicago cops getting burnt over the coals in the form of 3 lawsuits charging them with discrimination. Our Chicago Fire was out of control last night. Our Chicago Fire World Football team burned Houston 17-0 in front of 42,000 football-thirsty fans. However, classical music fans weren't cheering for the Chicago Fire. A helicopter was directing traffic for the game, and that helicopter flew over the Grand Park bandshell, verbally bombshelling a classical music concert being held there, contributing to the delinquency of an A-flat B minor. Our O'Hare Airport was buzzing last night. The emergency indicator went on for a pilot of an American Airlines 727 jet. The light meant there was a fire in one of the engines. 2 passengers injured sliding down the emergency chutes of that plane. If your wallet or purse keeps looking at you with those big, sad, brown eyes saying, "Why are you holding me for ransom?" hopefully you won't have to contend with it much longer, because the spiraling cost of living is #1 on President Nixon's list when he gets together for a financial free-for-all with top economists today. At the same time, your presidential pocketbook is in the same boat yours is. President Nixon's lawyer says your prez won't be able to pay a $600,000 mortgage on a San Clemente mansion, which is due this coming Monday. Also, reports from the House Judiciary Committee says your president used campaign funds to doll things up a bit at his Key Biscayne, Florida home. Besides that, your president allegedly used campaign funds to buy his wife diamond earrings on her birthday. Your Federal Trade Commission charges Sears and Roebuck with pulling the wool over your eyes. FTC says Sears would advertise real low prices and get you into the store, but then once you got into Sears, its salesmen would try to con you into buying some expensive fancy merchandise you didn't need. FTC asking, would you buy a used garbage disposal from this man? Cambodian government troops has a royal flush. Cambodian army played cards with the communists. The communists played their Red Queen. Cambodians out-aced them. Communists killed 17 of them near Phnom Penh. Chicagoland, partly sunny today, high 82. Showers tomorrow, high 88. Right now, Midway report 69. O'Hare 69. Here at DHF, we got 67 degrees. That's it. I'm W.D. Sandiford for Chicago Federal Savings, 100 North State, and their new savings center across the street from the Picasso, 99 West Washington.
WDHF with Phase 2 of the Constant Contest, starting this Friday. WDHF 1013 with Ronny Knight. How you doing today? Here's Bread in a Diary.
I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. The words she'd written took me by surprise. You'd never read them in her eyes. They said that she had found the love she'd waited for. Wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. Then she confronted with the writing there, simply pretended not to care. I passed it off as just in keeping with her total disconcerting air. And though she tried to hide the love that she denied, wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. And as I go through my life, I will give to her, my wife, all the sweet things I can find. I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. The words began to stick and tears to flow. Her meaning now is clear to see. The love she'd waited for was someone else, not me. Wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. And as I go through my life, I will wish for her his right, all the sweet things she can find, all the sweet things they can find.
WDHF Chicago weather. Partly sunny and cooler today. High of 84. Partly cloudy. 30% chance of showers tonight. Low 64. Lakefront 67. O'Hare 70. Midway 72 at DHF.
Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Say, hey, hey, hey.
WDHF 1021 with Ronny Knight and the Eagles and already gone, babe.
Well, I heard some people talking just the other day, and they said you were gonna put me on the shelf. But let me tell you, I got some news for you, and you'll soon find out it's true. And then you'll have to eat your lunch all by yourself. 'Cause I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song. The letter that you wrote me made me stop and wonder why. But I guess you felt like you had to set things right. Just remember this, my girl, when you look up in the sky, you can see the stars and still not see the light. That's right. And I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song. Wasn't you who held me down? Heaven knows it wasn't you who set me free. So oftentimes it happens that we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we have the key. But me, I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song, 'cause I'm already gone. Yes, I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song, 'cause
DHF 1024 with Ronny Knight on a Thursday. How you doing today?
DHF, the station that brings Chicago the constant contest, would now like to make a major announcement. More winners,
Official DHF t-shirts,
more prizes,
large amounts of cash.
and more instant zaps. Starting this Friday at 4 o'clock with Tom Jive and Jeffries, DHF begins phase 2 of the constant contest.
we hear you're leaving, that's okay. I thought our little wild time had just begun. I guess you kinda scared yourself, you turn and run. But if you have a change of heart, Ricky, don't lose that number. You don't wanna call nobody else. Send it off in a letter to yourself. ride home. I have a friend in town, he's heard your name. We can go out driving on slow hand road. We could stay inside and play games, I don't know.
least a winner an hour in the constant contest. 27 away from 11 with Ronnie Knight is my man, Stevie Wonder. Babe, you're the sunshine of my life.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years, and if I thought our love was dead, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. Whoa, you are the sunshine of my life. Yeah, that's why I'll always stay around. Yeah, yeah. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, 'cause you came to my rescue. And I know that this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? Oh, you are the sunshine of my life, yeah. That's why I'll always stay around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. Yeah, you are the sunshine of my life, baby.
DHF, where you could be the next big constant contest winner. This time I'll take call number 14 at 591-1222.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the game. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm waiting. Well, yeah, it's fine if you got the time and the chance to get yourself in. And here is fine, most
right call here, DHF. You just zapped us for a hit album, all right?
Okay.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
WDHF Rockin' Chicago's hits. Here's Kenny Rogers. First edition and Reuben James. Y'all.
Reuben James,
Go ahead on, boy.
in my song you'll live again. And the phrases that I rhyme are just the footsteps out of time. From the time when I knew you, Reuben James. Reuben James. All the folks around Madison County cussed your name. Just a no-count sharecropping colored man who would steal anything he can. And everybody laid the blame on Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. Faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now. Reuben James. Flora Gray, the gossip of Madison County died with child. And although your skin was black, you were the one that didn't turn your back on the hungry white child with no name, Reuben James. Reuben James. With your mind on my soul and a Bible in your right hand, you said turn the other cheek, but there's a better world awaiting for the meek. In my mind these words remain from a Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed field of my mind. The faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now. Reuben James. Reuben James. One dark cloudy day that brought you from the field to your lonely pine box came just a picture of me in the rain, just to sing one last refrain for Reuben James.
and loving. Hugging and loving, in with the kissing, in with the kissing. Hugging and loving, tears I feel whenever you're near. Sticking like glue, keep loving you. On and on. On and on. Keep on moving. On and on. We gotta move, we gotta groove. Keep on moving. On and on. On and on. Wow, we gotta move. On and on. On and on. Keep on moving. On and on. Hey, hey, hey. On and on. On and on. Keep on moving.
WDHF Chicago weather. Partly sunny, cooler today, high of 84. Partly cloudy, 30% chance of showers tonight, low of 64. Lakefront 67, O'Hare 70. Midway 72. DHF, fancy, wild thing. Shake it, babe.
Wild thing.
Looking good.
You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Wild thing, I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. Come on, hold me tight. I love you. Wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Wild thing, I think you move me. But I wanna know for sure. Come on, hold me tight. You move me. Wild thing. You're such a wild thing. Come on, wild thing. You're such a wild thing. Wild thing.
DHF reminds you that the Army Reserve offers programs in electronics, radio, and teletype operations. Can you qualify? Well, call 694-2684 and find out. Here's Harold Melvin of Blue Notes from Philadelphia. If you don't know me, find out.
All the things that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Now, baby, I know the difference between right and wrong. I ain't gonna do nothing to upset our happy home. Like children, when we argue, fuss and fight. If you don't know got yours too. Just trust in me, like I trust in you. As long as we've been together, that should be so easy to do. Just get yourself together, or we might as well say goodbye. What good is a love affair when we can't see eye to eye? Oh, if you don't know me, baby. Hey, 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 hey. If you don't know me right now, no, you won't. No. 10 long years. 10 long years will be
WDHF, 6 away from 11. How you doing on a Thursday? Payday around here. Oh, thank goodness. Here's Gordon Lightfoot, Sundown.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
WDHF, Ronny night, 3 dark nights. Sure as I'm sitting here, honey. You better look out. Here I come. Gonna get you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get up, get down, you get lost and then you get found. Sure as I'm sitting here, sure as I'm sitting here. get the truth, get the lie. Enough to make a grown man cry. Sure is I'm sitting here. Sure is I'm sitting here. You get the light, you get the dark. Fall in love, breaks your heart. Sure is I'm sitting here. Sure is I'm sitting here. Come on, sit down, get down. Come on, sit down, get down. Sure is I'm sitting here. Sure is I'm sitting here. All the ladies, you know what time you know. And all your friends, well, they just patronize you. Don't gotta look for God. He's just sitting here.